Good evening and welcome to the Citrus TV News Brief. Today is February 13th. I'm Mike Riccardi and here are today's top stories. Syracuse University football head coach Dino Babers suspended 2 players from all team activities today. Redshirt freshmen Jaquan Nelson and Devin Clark were charged with second-degree burglary along with other minor charges. Funk & Waffle's original location on South Crouse Avenue will close this Wednesday, February 22nd. The restaurant's owner announced the closing on Funk & Waffle's Facebook page this afternoon. That's all for your Citrus TV News Brief. Tune in for news live at 6 with Alex Amico and Brooke Glatz. I'm Mike Riccardi. Have a great night, Syracuse. Good evening and thank you for tuning in to Talking Points. I'm Mike Riccardi. A day after the London terror attack, the victim death count stands at 3 with over 40 people injured. The deaths include a police officer, school teacher, and American citizen. The attacker, 52-year-old Khalid Massoud, was a British-born citizen. We spoke with Talking Points contributor Paul Dwyer earlier today, live in London, on his reaction to the attack. We asked Paul about the atmosphere in London following yesterday's events.
The atmosphere was actually pretty normal.
New York and 30 other states expanded Medicaid coverage with the help of federal funding under the Affordable Care Act. Now, a Republican-backed plan seems to change Medicaid to a block-grant system. In January, during her final State of the City address, Mayor Stephanie Miner declared Syracuse a sanctuary city. One cabinet position that is back up for grabs is the Secretary of Labor. President Trump's pick for Labor Secretary Andrew Puzder withdrew yesterday after reports of bipartisan opposition. So sanctions have isolated North Korea, but their relationship with China has kind of kept them afloat these last couple of years. As the relationship between the United States and China continues to thaw, how does this missile threat impact that in any way? And like you said, Mitch McConnell is reluctant to invoke the nuclear option. Is there any chance Democrats might strike a deal with this nomination? I sat down with Professor Glenn Morgan to discuss the future of U.S. relations with Britain. Take a look. Is there any chance that Parliament could sort of throw a wrench in not only these plans, but this relationship over the next couple of years? Despite our best efforts, we can't cover everything that happens in a week just in 30 minutes. A Syrian refugee is taking Facebook to court in Germany over a selfie he took with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Anis Modamani is seeking a court order to keep Facebook from allowing users to share the image after it repeatedly showed up in fake news stories about terrorism. Facebook has revealed new updates to the trending feature of its website to make topics more uniform across a given region. After a short break, Josh and I will discuss stories we'll be following next week. As chief strategist to the president, former Breitbart executive Steve Bannon is one of the few people in Trump's administration that has the ear of the president. That's all the time we have tonight.
Be sure to follow Citrus TV News on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
For Talking Points, I'm Mike Riccardi.
And I'm Josh Carney.
This is Citrus TV News live at 6, your campus news leader.
And I'm Mike Riccardi. New court documents filed by the owner show an unconventional approach to the bar's closure. New at 6, Citrus TV's Nick Ross has the story. The 2017-2018 Syracuse University budget was released. The budget reflects the university's commitment to financial aid and controlling cost of attendance. Governor Cuomo announced his plans to combat underage drinking earlier today. The State Liquor Authority and Department of Motor Vehicles will be working together in his plan. Ford expects profits to fall 50% this quarter. Due to weaknesses in the auto industry, the company expects profits to decline globally. Today is Snapchat's stock market debut. Their parent company Snap offered an initial public offering yesterday. The stock has since risen by 40%. The Syracuse University Digital Scholarship Space, or the DSS for short, held an open house today for students interested in digital content. The movie A Dog's Purpose is under fire after TMZ released a shocking video of what some allege to be abuse of a dog on set. The film was set to be shown here on campus in April. How did SU react? Connor White has more. So you mentioned Brock Osweiler going to the Cleveland Browns. How exactly is that going to help them? Well, they have 3 players on the men's team that have been named to the Twarton Award watch list. What do you think their chances are? Thanks for the update. Go Orange. Curious what you should wear when you wake up tomorrow morning?
Jack Watson will tell you what to expect for weather right after the break.
Well, I'm leaving it bright and early at 6 a.m. to drive to Myrtle Beach. What can I expect on the road? Punxsutawney Phil said 6 more weeks of winter. He was not joking. Can we expect any more snow? And I'm Mike Riccardi. Have a good night, Syracuse.